So guys, we're going to be doing division for math this week, and specifically long division. But before we can go deeper into long division, we just need to review what we know already about division. Division is the way we calculate how many times a number can be taken out of a larger number. And so if we were to take 4 out of 8, we would be able to take 4 out 2 times. Example. How many times can a set of 4 come out of 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have one set of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have another set of 4. 4 can come out of 8 2 times. Now division can be written in many ways. We can write it like an equation. We can write it in a set. We can actually write it in symbol form. We know the relationship between multiplication and division. 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. What is multiplication telling us? Multiplication is saying to us, if we have 2 4s, which is what this is, how much will we have in total? 8. Okay? Now we also have learned what we call the elements in a division equation. The number that is being divided is called the dividend. The number that is doing the dividing is called the divisor, and the answer we get is the quotient. When we set it up in the form like a symbol like this is the divisor, this is the dividend, and this is the quotient. Now long division actually helps us to learn to divide bigger numbers. It shows us the steps, and it also allows us to realize that when you're doing division, you can have a remainder. So, if I am dividing 8 by 4, I say 8 goes into 4. And the idea is, as long as 8 is bigger than 4, it means I can take 4 out of it. How many times can I take 4 out of it? 2 times. Okay? In long division, you do another step. You actually have to multiply your quotient by your dividend, give yourself an answer, and then you subtract. 8 from 8 leaves 0. There's no remainder. The sum ends there. Now, long division is particularly useful because we use long division to solve division for numbers that are more than single digit. So if I was doing 4 into 24, I would say 4 into 2. I can't. 4 into 24 goes 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 5 equals 20. 4 times 6 equals 24. Ding, ding, ding. So we know that we can get 4 out of 24 6 times. The answer has to be written on top of the 4. 6 times 4 equals 24. There is no remainder when we subtract it. So in long division, we divide, we multiply, and then we subtract. We have to do all the steps, and when the numbers become more complicated, you're going to understand why that's very important. Now, we can have another level of, if we were going to do a little bit more complicated a sum and say 4 into 26, we follow the same steps. 4 into 2 you can't. 4 into 26, it's a bigger number. We can divide it. Let's work it out using our multiplication table here. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 5 equals 20. 4 times 6 equals 24. 4 times 7 equals 28. Now 28 is a big red flag because 28 is bigger than 26. So we cannot take 4 out of 26 7 times. So it has to be that we're working with this level here. 4 into 24 goes 6 times. 6, now remember we said we divide. 6 times 4 is 24. We multiply. And then we subtract. 24 from 26 gives us a remainder of 2. Can 4 go into 2? No, it can't. So the answer gets written 6 remainder 2. Now guys, just to illustrate that a little bit more, we're going to divide 26 by 4 using stars. Ready? Now remember, we create sets of 4 to make life easy for ourselves. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I now have 26 stars on the board. I can get 1 set of 4, 2 sets of 4, 3 sets of 4, 4 sets of 4, 5 sets of 4, 6 sets of 4, and I have 2 remaining. These 2 are not enough to make a 7th set of 4. So we have to have a remainder. There's a surplus. And really and truly, guys, this is what long division is all about. I want to thank you for watching the video. I want you to think about the steps. I want you to remember that we divide, we multiply, we subtract, and that's how we know if we have a remainder. Now continue with this exercise that you are doing, and let's see how well you do.